Hey guys, I'm back and ready to do some more Dragon Warrior Rin. So, I promised to do some dungeons in the last episode, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a little bit of dungeoneering. Got to level 17, I was grinding some monsters in my shiny new armor. Got some stat boosts here. A little angry about the last level up though, I didn't get any attack power. I don't know if that's normal. Like I said, I'm really confused about this whole level up system. Whatever though, we're doing alright. We have good equipment. And we have a new spell. As you can see, it's the creatively named spell Heal More, or Heal More. Heal More. It's one word there. And you guessed it, it heals us more than heal. So, time to obliterate this slime here. You gotta love their happy countenance, don't you? Of course, you know, a lot of these mobs, they all look kind of happy. Actually, I never thought of that. Ghost is happy, Slime's happy. Erdrick's not happy. Can't really tell. So we're going to go back to Rimuldar. And since I'm really not sure how the name's pronounced, and it's awkward to say, even if I'm saying it correctly, I'm gonna call it Keytown. Because that's what it is. Town where you buy keys. We're gonna go down this dungeon hole here. And we're gonna pick something up. We gotta get some keys. That's why we're going to Keytown. And we might as well pick something up in this dungeon. Since we never really explored it thoroughly. For good reason. Kill that ghosty. It's a green dragon! What's a green dragon doing in a place like this? Could it be guarding something? Because we hath done well, or hast done well in defeating the green dragon. Look, there's someone there waiting for us. In fact, I think I might have made a boo-boo because that individual there is locked behind a door. Oh, that won't help us. And I have no keys. I have no keys today. So we'll be coming back through this dungeon. Not quite as brilliant as my other video. Last video where I felled that mighty axe knight. I probably lucked out there. I was actually talking to someone about that fight. And I did have the silver shield and the flame sword, which helped. But then the individual I was talking to was actually probably a bit better equipped than I was. They had hand axe, half plate, and large shield, so they at least had the edge on me in defense, and they said they had a tough time with that knight. I think that critical hit probably really just kind of cinched it for me. Got really lucky there. Which is funny because I always complain with these videos that nothing good ever happens. Well, that happened. That was good. So, sometimes you get something awesome. So many encounters. I could, you know, I guess I could cast can't even get the word out. I guess I could cast repel here. I do need the experience though. They advise you to be at least level 20 fighting Dragon Lord. That means I have 3 levels to go. It's 3,000 experience to level 18. So, you can guess that it's going to take a lot more to get to, say, level 20. And really, I'm going to say is, from memory, probably better to be as close to level 30 as you can get fighting him. I remember him being tough. It's been a long time though. Of course these enemies drop. Fighting something slightly tougher now. And we'll see them. They're not quite as tough as the things I encountered in the one tower, was it Hawkness or whatever? But they're close. So I don't get keys here. That's right. I think I have to go back to the edge of town. I should remember this, but I don't. There's that guy waiting for his girlfriend for all eternity. What does this guy say? I don't remember. Welcome! I guess they've never heard the phrase location, location, location for this key shop. Yes, sell me a key. So we're going to grab as many as we can hold. It's not like money is an object. Okay. That's good. Full inventory. I think I mentioned this before. This is an interesting thing, is that the original Dragon Warrior that was released in Japan... skeleton ran away. It did not have a save battery. It didn't have a real save feature, so it relied on a password. So, in part, that's why this game is so formulaic. It was because of that, they had to make it easy to record on a password system. It's also why your inventory is rather limited in what you can hold. I think they did have save batteries in '86 for the NES. I think it was a matter of expense. But, you know, for whatever reason they went with the password system. Also, the game's so short, I guess they didn't feel that it really warranted a save battery feature. Some games could have used one. I think Super Mario Bros. 3 could have benefited from one. Of course they had the flutes. There's an interesting way of implementing a continue feature, if you want to think of it like that. I remember I used to do the, there's a trick you can do, and I think in the second level of the first world, where if you have the raccoon suit, you can keep jumping on, let's get a little light. You can keep jumping on the Goombas that come out of the pipes, and if you time it right, you can chain the jumps without hitting the ground until you start getting one-ups from them. So I remember I used to do that until I had a good stock of lives, and then run through the first and second levels and get the 2 vessels to go to World 8. I think I only needed 2. I may have needed all 3. I know I would go through level 2 to get some power-ups and stuff. This World 8 could be a little tough places. We're going to use our magic key here. I'm going to talk to this person. Thou art brave indeed to rescue me, Erdrick. I am Gwaelin, daughter of Lork. Wilt thou take me to the castle? No. But thou must. Wilt thou take me to the castle? No. But thou must. I'll take you to the castle, Gwaelin. Princess Gwaelin embraces thee. I'm so happy. Well, you know, I guess being locked in a dungeon really sucks. Especially with these Uncle Fester-looking magician guys taking care of you. So, you know, you'll settle for this Viking-looking dude. I was actually really surprised by that whole scenario when I was younger. I didn't really, I don't know why. I guess I didn't really expect to find the princess just laying around in that little dungeon that's sandwiched between the castle and Keytown. Didn't really seem like an important place. I did stumble upon the green dragon, and that didn't work out well for me. So I did know there was something in there. Well, we missed something. Or we missed the magician. I did know there was something in there. And, I don't know why I'm walking. Wasn't, well, not a good plan there, walking out of here. Okay, fortunately, teleporting with her in your arms doesn't cause like the Fly scenario. If anyone's ever seen that movie, I think it was from the late 80s, early 90s. This guy built a teleporter machine and Fly landed in it and he ended up fusing with the creature. Luckily that doesn't happen here, so we don't have, you know, the two characters merging into, some kind of Gogeta dealie. So let's see what happens. See what happens. Look what I found, Lork. Forever shall I be grateful for the gift of my daughter returned to her home, Erdrick. Accept my thanks. Now, Gwaelin, come to my side. Gwaelin then whispers. Sorry, my dramatic English isn't very good. Wait a moment, please. I would give a present to Erdrick. Oh my. Please accept my love, Erdrick. Even when we two are parted great distances, I shall be with thee. Farewell, Erdrick. Wilt thou tell me of thy deeds, so they won't be forgotten? Sure. Yeah. Let's see what Gwaelin has to say. I love thee, Erdrick. That's funny, like, I remember her doing the But.THOU.MUST dealie in there. Oh well. Maybe this is the revision. Yes, I have revision A. It's also been 10 million years since I've played this game, so... there's Gwaelin's love, and you can use it. And she will tell you how much you have to level up. A lot. And she also gives you chords. So, that comes in handy. Only in one point in the game. Not really. Kind of a weird system that they implemented there. They're clever though. Yeah, as I said, I have a lot of respect for this game, the way it was designed. It is very short, it's very simplistic, very grindy. But there's something special about it that I enjoy. It still manages to have personality and be fun. It's not for everyone though. I wouldn't recommend this game unless you really like the history of video games, especially RPGs. This is a very important game. And if you can appreciate it, it's a good game. It's just not everyone's sort of cup of tea. It hasn't really aged well, I guess you could say. I don't really like saying that game hasn't aged well. Mainly because a lot of the things that people complain about now with some of these older games are problems that they had, back in the day. So, you can complain and say, oh, Dragon Warrior is grindy. It was grindy in 1989. I thought it was. I didn't have it in 1989. I think I got it in like 95, 96, somewhere around there. So I thought it was grindy when I got it. Same thing with Final Fantasy. And, I thought PlayStation 1 graphics, at least the polygon stuff, 3D stuff, but those games were ugly as shit. So, people bring up these complaints and say, oh, the graphics haven't aged. Well, they never really looked great in some of these games anyway. That's my opinion, though. And, opinions being like assholes, everyone has one, and they all stink. So this is a cave, as you can see. It's the Fighter's Cave, as people call it. I think it's also called, like, Rock Mountain Cave. Let's see what we found. We found the herb. I'm sure this guy's happy to find the herb. It's not a mandatory cave, or dungeon. It does have a marginally useful item that we will get. You also get a chance of finding, I think, a cursed belt and a cursed necklace. I don't think it tells you it's cursed when you obtain it. At any rate, if you sell the items, they're very expensive, or very valuable. If you put them on, you get cursed. If I find such a thing in here, I will put it on to demonstrate how the curse works. Just in case you guys are curious. Oh, these random battles. I might cast Repel. Because this is a lot of fighting. A lot of fighting very weak enemies in random battles. So, we're just gonna check this out and see. A lot of staircases in here. I think we got everything from that first floor. And I should have cranked the message speed up to 3 when I started. Forgive me for that. I didn't really remember how fast it went. Not very fast. At least I didn't turn it down. Or did the message speed go up to 5? I think I have it on 3 and it goes to 5. Alright, let's see. Oh, of course, well that's... No, Warlock! And he's dead. Now, if you're like level 9, and you encounter that shit, probably not going to be too happy. Get some more light. I don't know what that is. I remember I used to ponder the existence of the Druin. Druin? I guess it's Druin. Rune. But, yeah, I would ponder what exactly those Druins are. I think I remember reading about them. They're supposed to be aliens or something, like something ridiculous. Really ridiculous description. I'll have to look them up. Bit of Dragon Warrior trivia, what's a drone? Original. They look like, really they look like some kind of prehistoric sea creature. And hopefully there will be a staircase around here somewhere that doesn't lead to disappointment and sadness. Oh, scorpion. It'd be awesome, awesome if we didn't get attacked so much. I was gonna say, it'd be awesome if someone made a ROM hack where it'd play, the scorpion song rock you like a hurricane every time you encounter a scorpion. I've been playing this game way too much lately. Trying to get my levels up. I think I'm getting... oh, God. Yeah, that's hideous. A droll. Druins and drolls. I guess that's supposed to be some kind of snail. Of course, a skeleton. I don't know if we've seen them, but there's a wraith, I think it... Drakima. Oh my. These are rare. Yeah, it was I think it was the Wraith that you know, that random enemy skeleton type thing. Oh, we found a torch, joy. He was wearing pink boots. I thought that was kind of funny. Not really intimidating. Ah, the fighter's ring. So this is what we came here for. As you can see, it gives you a little stat bonus once you equip it. So we're 72 strength, 78 agility. Let's put that fighter's ring on, shall we? Put on the Erdrick, put on the fighter's ring. Oh. Huh. Oh. I thought it gave us a bonus. But it didn't. Huh. I wonder if it's like an invisible bonus? That's really odd. Or did it... Oh, you know what? It didn't. Because I would know. I remember. Or did it give us hit points or something? No, it did nothing. It did absolutely nothing. Well, glad we came down here into this dungeon. Awesome. I'm gonna have to check out this version I have. Like I said, I did do my homework. And supposedly, as I said, it was really just a couple bits were altered. And it was a difference between, like, in the credits, like, license to Nintendo or license of. Supposedly. A whopping 17 gold. I'll tell you, this is a really fruitful dungeon run here. No, we're running out of light again. That's something about these dungeons. I thought that was a cool mechanic. For us, it's not going to matter a whole lot. But going through this game years ago, you know, and usually you'd be at a low level in this cave. Going through this game all those years ago, on a lower level with crappy equipment, the light system was actually pretty exciting. Scary even, because you're fighting these tough enemies. And you need to conserve your magic points, you need to conserve your hit points. You need to manage all that stuff, and then you have to worry about your light going out. Of course, you can carry a torch, but they're not terribly helpful. They're just like slightly better than wandering around completely in the dark. So I thought that was another thing they did really well in this game. Of course, for us it's not going to be terribly exciting, because everything dies in a hit, and I have armor that heals me as I walk around, so... Of course I try to go upstairs when I need to take the treasure chest. So we got 107 gold. That usually grants you... Well, not usually, you have a very slim chance of being given, I think, a cursed necklace that's worth a lot of money. Okay, there we go. We didn't get lucky, we didn't get it. Not that it matters anyway, I don't need to buy anything again. Unless I buy some herbs or something, and that's not going to come out very much money. So, you know, strutting around with 22,000 gold in my pocket, I think I could probably just bribe the Dragon Lord into, leaving us alone at this point. And I am lost in here. Oh no, I won't sleep. No. No, not now. Okay, here we go. I keep talking, and sometimes I don't really pay attention. What I'm doing, I think we have to go up north. Get us away. Get us out of here. I could just cast outside, actually. Yeah, screw this. I need to walk out. And we are going to return to the castle. Save the game. And I think that's it for this video. Yeah, I didn't get anything from that ring. Fortunately. I'm gonna have to look that up. Like I said, I thought it made you stronger. Who knows. Thank you for watching, though. I'll be back with another video. We'll go to Garenham and get the, what is it, the harp. And we'll take the harp to that old guy in the cave. And we have one last thing to do before the final level, Castle Charlock. So there's not much done, there's not much left. There's one more dungeon before Charlock. Like I said, it's a very short game, maybe 20 hours tops, and that's because of the grinding. Like, the grinding is like 80% of the game. It kind of set the tone for Japanese RPGs as well, because they all seem to have quite a bit of grinding in them, but especially in this area. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I will be back. Till then, take care and tempt not the fates.